Alright, what's up, YouTube? So, I'm gonna break down some shit to you guys, man, that you should already be well aware of, but I'm gonna put it in a very simplistic way to understand. The speed limit will start. Okay. The speed limit, you guys. Everybody should be able to understand this, man. So, if you actually travel the speed limit, people will flick you off, honk their horn, cuss you the fuck out, and a cop will say you're suspicious. Okay? And not even a cop drives the speed limit. Okay? Do we all agree upon that? Now, this rule of this rule of that clearly is like, what's the word to describe? It's a paradox. I think would be the best way to kind of describe it, because it's supposed to be one way, but it's really another. Okay? And what that does is it might seem like a small thing, but it leads to other huge shit later, as far as like, you're gonna come across these scenarios a lot where you're told to do things a one way on paper, and then people are like, nah, don't do it like that, you do it like this. Okay? And it's gonna, how is it not gonna confuse you when it says 55 miles an hour and nobody's going 50 miles an hour, not even the cop that's supposed to be the one to regulate it being 55 miles an hour. Now, in most states, 1 mile over the speed limit, you can get pulled over. 1 mile over the speed limit. So that gives a cop basically just free reign to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, whenever the fuck he wants to do it. You're supposed to signal 100 feet before any turn that you make. Who the fuck can do that? You know? I'm just like, come on, man. Do you know how far 100 feet is? I mean, come on. So there's all these rules set in place throughout society that if you do follow the rules, you will fail potentially. Okay? Then if you don't follow the rules, then you are more likely to fail potentially. Either or, you're kind of just set up to lose in just about every scenario. This is just the reality of life, man. And then you have to fight yourself out of these scenarios, or else suffer a fate that you're not gonna like. You know? And it's like, it just can't be always like this, man. Like, this shit. How is a person supposed to figure this shit out, man? Is what I be wondering. Your average motherfucker that maybe ain't the brightest, like, this shit is all bullshit. All the rules, everything's bullshit, man. Everything's bullshit except for our maker. Everything else is bullshit. You know, it's fucked up, but I believe in God, but I don't believe in much else. You know? I don't celebrate holidays, I don't celebrate birthdays, none of that type of shit. square up, go get a job, you see all the flaws there, all the bullshit there. It's the same thing everywhere, man. Unless you create your own and don't let it become like that, it's like the same thing everywhere, you guys. It's all bullshit. It don't matter where you go. It's all bullshit.